Hey guys, and welcome to the Tuesday stream. We're playing Kerbal Space Program on the LMP mod, and I thought today we might try something a little bit different. Earlier on, Bradley Whistance, I think his name was, set a challenge to fly down some of the canyons on good old Kerbin here, and I thought we might take him up on that. No, that's camera view. Ah, Steam controller, you have done me wrong. You won't let me fly you like that. That's a shame. But we are going to go and try and find this canyon. Somewhere on here, I should have a latitude and longitude, and we're going to go looking for that canyon first. That is definitely the first thing we're going to go try and do. Then after that, we might even actually land this, go and try and do it through the power of vessel mover or something like that. I am trying to look for specific coordinates, so let's open up the Kerbal engineer here, and I want to remove a whole bunch of stuff. This is all from the last time trying to land the Falcon 9. Didn't go very well, but you know, it's we tried it anyway. We also did the Virgin Galactic flight. That went quite well. Could you not be paused and then pull up a little bit more? That would be great. Look at that. I can fly and do multiple things at the same time. Right, let's try and find something on the surface. We want to have impact latitude and longitude. Those are very interesting very interesting stats, I suppose is the word that I'm looking for there, but not quite what I'm after. I do have the actual ones though. Alright, let's get rid of that without pressing escape. I need to go to minus 926 or minus 326. Let's go and double check this. Minus 629. Minus 629. I am going to do the smarts and write that down. I know, crazy. Another 3 will not be joining. Oh, this makes me sad, but that's fine. I suppose I can carry on somehow. I mean, I'm not sure whether anyone will be joining, to be honest. Wise should be, but he might be asleep right now. If I remember correctly, it's something like 2 in the morning for him. But he did ask me specifically to ping him for that, so that should work out. And then who knows? Who knows? We've just got to rely on YouTube and the few random packets of information. I don't know, bottles in the ocean I have thrown out there. Hey, Safe Edits, how are you doing, buddy? Welcome to the LMP stream. I am on my way. Yeah, this is going to take too long. Let's not do it like this. And now that I've gone and thought about it, it's probably not the direction we want to go either. Oh man, does it actually turn the other way? Let's try and land this. I should imagine we're about to see a pretty serious crash that's come up. That's something that's going to happen. But we will put it away somehow. Either way, that will do well. Either we will recover the debris, recover the fallen, and get another flight on the go, or we get to land this fairly swish at 300, coming up to the speed of sound. It's going to be a little bit awkward to slow down nicely, but we should be able to get there. Yeah, so did I see your latest bad drawing? No, I'm afraid I did now. I presume in the Discord. Feel free to come along if you're not a member of the Discord. I'm sure Another 3, as the brilliant Monty is just about to throw in a link there. We stand around, we talk about a lot of things. I did see some pictures, but I have been very busy today. I've been off to the city close by doing a bit of Christmas shopping. It's been quite good. I did not cancel that all the way. Okay, all right. This looks like a nice flat airstrip. No way are we going to have any troubles here. How do we want to burn off the speed as quick as possible? Let's just go up and down a few times. That's normally a neat trick. Burns off quite a bit of speed, particularly that nice little flare. Let's get a little bit sideways on. Maybe that little bit of land over there might be where we go for. Yeah, we're gonna S-curve our way down and around. Oop, losing a bit of speed. No, in fact, we are gonna land right here. That's fine. That is fine. All right, coming down for touchdown. 3, 2, 1. Oop. All right, pretty good. I'm more impressed with my ability to judge the landing time there. I was really expecting us to like just drift on for a little bit there. Okay, engine. You know what? I don't want to hear that hairdryer. Let's stop that. Bam! So we are looking for specific coordinates. Thankfully, we have the power of vessel mover to move us around. Ludicrous speeds. That's what we want to do. Oh, it never quite liked showing me this much of the planet at once. Oh, hello. I didn't put me here. Where are we right now? Totally different from where I thought we would be. That's fine. I can live with that. I thought I could. Never had that. Never had that before. That's an interesting bug. I'm going to have to try and, I don't know, figure out what to do. Ares 3 crashed into Kerbin. I mean, I kind of got that, but it wasn't quite what we were doing. All right, space center it up. No reverts on LMP because you mess with the space-time continuum. I actually think if it's just a single person on your own, you should be all right. But you know, look, already things are going wrong. Okay, let's get another thing on the runway. Ares stock 3. There we go. Launch. We'll just do that straight away. Should really install hyperedit or something like that. Is there a way of moving people around on the surface using the stock cheats? I don't think there is. I think all I can do is jump from orbit to orbit. I will have to find out. Okay. If I just leave this like this, what's it going to do? Let's try a second time. Okay, I've gone up. It's looking good. Yeah, we're alright. Don't know what happened last time. Looking much better now. Okay, so we need to go over this way. I'm now onto the south. I suppose that would be -6, right? That makes sense. And then we also want to get to 29, which is a distance around. 29 west, we probably want to get to 29 east as well. Okay, that is going to be quite a distance. I am surprised at the chunk of that. There we go. I'm not sure why the loading was being very weird. South Fort's pretty good. Ooh. I wonder what's just come into range. Suddenly we're like, no. I wonder if there are craft around somewhere, and the fact that I am accelerating past at quite a rate does tend to mess up with the world around me sometimes. It was an old bug actually back when Kerbal was first being developed, that if you would fly too far past another craft, it would just like spontaneously explode the craft you were flying past. Can I hide that? There we go, brilliant. So that was fun. That was fun. Okay, is it this landmass here? Let's go M, let's have a look. I can look up and around. Is there a canyon coming down and through? I think not. We must be going further around. I think maybe one of these, maybe this one down here. I mean, that is quite the ways. Quite the ways. Thankfully, hacks on the loose. Okay. Oh, am I looking the right way? This way is looking east. Okay, that's sound. I can deal with that. So, do we need to get to the other side of the planet? Oh, if it's the other side of the planet, that's going to be amazing. Alright. I should have really have checked out where this was going to be beforehand. That would have made a lot of sense. Oh, the world loading. It's fun. Okay, does it start at that mountain? That could be the one there. Though we're down to 10, so I'm expecting to very shortly go round the numbers and come back up the other side. Yeah, okay, so I'm not seeing any canyon around here. Does it help me being zoomed out? Who knows? Could be, could not be. I know something I meant to check whilst we're here. If I go... So there's still only 9 asteroids launched. Okay, that's good. That's good. One of the problems we were having with DMP was the fact that none of the asteroids would ever disappear. Which, you know, sounds like fun to begin with. And then eventually you're just left with like 189 asteroids zooming around, trying to eat up all the system resources. It was good fun. Okay, how far are we now? 5. We've made significant progress around it. So what I need to do is put down a flag or some sort of vessel when we get there, so that I can rendezvous using the stock hacks, as I call them. Okay, is this the one here? It could be. No, we're still too close. Let's have another look at that map quick. Fully zoomed out. Useful to know one. It's got to be this one, right? Yeah, that looks really good. Can I drop a waypoint? Is that something it's going to let me do? Or is that the next thing only? Hey, Alkino, the next thing. I mean, the DLC, of course. Though I do have the DLC installed, so it should allow me. We are currently on our way to the end of a canyon to try our luck with a canyon race. You know, the main reason why I had to land on the Kerbal Canyon... okay. got a bug with physics range extender. When I leave a craft, then come to it with another vessel, the first one falls through the ground. Ooh, yeah, I've had that a couple of times. I don't really know what to do about that. Sometimes it's because the terrain height has changed, so someone's put it onto like high rather than default. Now, obviously, it's your own thing, so I assume you know what you've done there. Though, you know, assumption doesn't get you most places. Why is this so jittery? Have I broken the game with mods? I mean, that would be hilarious, but I think it should work fine. It's worked fine in single player for the longest time, and now I'm just stuttering. I mean, it's good fun, but not quite what I'm going for. Just having a quick check on my system specs. No, everything's looking alright. How do you know how to get to the other airfields? Yeah, I know, but that's from exploration. I've gone and looked around. Thankfully, the majority of them are actually either directly east or west. The only one that's difficult to get to is the KSC-2, which is, you go past the desert and then go north. Makes assembling lathe base annoying. Yeah, I bet, man. I bet. Okay, so this looks like the canyon. This is looking good. This is looking good. I might just leave this one here, this vehicle, because it's not a race vehicle. Let's be honest here. It's not a race vehicle. Yeah, this looks good. Okay, let's put down on this mountaintop over here, and we'll see if we can do... Spawn in a fast jet. We'll go make a fast jet and then we'll spawn in. We'll also show Alkino how to get to the other launch sites. I will try and indicate on the map whereabouts to find. I am very vexed by the way this is just chugging along. Let's get down low. Find somewhere to land. These canyons are very impressive. With Minmus it was manageable as we just fall through and catch it with a vessel move. Yeah. Like high gravity situations require quick responses, and conversely on Minmus or Ike or the slow places or the low gravity places, you can take your time, you know, ease up. Alright, I'm gonna try this little plateau over here because I think it's got the least chance of rolling my craft into the canyon. Alright, bam. Nice. Just going to break that one up. And we're going to go back to the Space Center. Now, what does a fast jet look like? Now, personally, I reckon we just build a dart. That's going to be a thing. But I also like to get many engines in. Now, I'm not going for massive part clipping. I would like to just have a jet. Oh, love a cup of tea. Also, love the fact that I can't see Kerbin. Hello, where are you, Kerbin? It's great, though. We get to see the sun. So let's go to the spaceplane hangar. Now, do I want to put a normal nose cone on it? Do I want to go for, like, just a heat shield, something like that? I want to have a Kerbal, definitely. I think I'll just have to land all of the pieces in the water and use vessel mover. Yeah, probably actually a good idea, man. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem with Kerbal. It used to be that it was a great thing to just throw some physics about, and then people wanted to start like doing actual serious plans and base building and stuff like that, and the sort of, I don't want to say cobbled together, but the almost cobbled together code base of Kerbin makes some of these larger projects pretty difficult, which, you know, it's fair enough. I've not seen a game do this before now, and despite people being like, oh, simple rockets is just the same, it's not just the same. So do I want to do that? I do. Rapiers? Are Rapiers the best engine, or do I want to actually have Phantoms with the afterburner on? I think that might actually be the one. The Panther, sorry, not the Phantom, the Panther. The real question is, how much fuel are we going to need for the entire run? I don't know. It's the first time I would ever done it. Now, obviously, I want to take, like, just enough fuel, if possible. I mean, like, can we put this on here and then have two Panthers, one here, one here? Does that work? Is that a viable plan? I don't know. I've never seen anyone make an airplane like this before. Normally, there's a reason for things like that, but we'll find out. Let's give it a go. If I put that there, that makes it a little bit more conventional, if you will. a little bit more conventional, but we'll see. Well, now we need some wings, obviously, and then building the tail assembly is more important than putting the wings on, to be fair. Now, how far do we want the wings to stick out? Probably quite far, because if we think about it, we're going to be going quite fast. Now, obviously, that does induce drag, but we want to have quite a bit of steering authority. So, I mean, do I even want an air scoop up front? Is that just going to slow me down? I mean, I could see it slowing me down. Let's try that. That's pretty air scoopy. And we'll take a flat nose. No, not a flat nose. I don't know. Maybe this shock intake might be a better idea. Just like that. Alkino saying his plans look stupid. To be fair, buddy, if you go and look through any of my videos, which I highly encourage you to do, obviously, but yeah, if you look through any of my videos, all my planes look really stupid. But that's fine. I kind of prefer making a stupid-looking plane rather than this. This is a perfect copy of the Cessna 917 42A, which I don't know whether is a real aircraft or not, I should point out. But like, someone else did the work for you there. I'd rather make a stupid looking original, but then, you know, whatever people like. I've got a viewer, Wise. He really likes building replicas, and man, I've got to say, some of the stuff he builds is just exquisite. Okay, let's get the aerodynamic overlay up and try and just pull this into line. That's going to be interesting like that. I kind of like the swept wing design as well. I know it's not the best, but it'll work. Do I want to put these here like this? Do I really want to make a total jank? I mean, do I want to make a total jank? Yeah, kind of. But more a total jank control system on the back here. I think I probably do, to be fair, because that's just how I roll, you know. I think people would be a little bit discouraged if I did anything that looked too normal. Let's try... Where are my favourite winglets? There we go. I like these. No particular reason, mainly because they just pivot, like, entirely on their own. I don't know if that's a plus or a negative or whatever. I'm not an aerospace engineer, believe it or not. I know. I sound so knowledgeable on these things. But, yeah, I don't really know what to do. So let's try and pull this one back here. Now, one thing I do know is that this area of aerodynamic lift, that's aerodynamics the word I was searching for there, wants to be back behind the centre of mass. So we're going to try that. This looks stupid, but I'm going to go with it. If you stack multiple of the shallow angle wings, you can make wings that look fun. Okay. All the modules had a pro core. Oh yeah, for your base. Awesome. Oh, well, not awesome, but I understand. I hear understanding very important. Okay, does that look good? Does that look like... Guys, why would you let me get away with something like this? Like, just look at it. Just look at it. Let's try and be a little bit more... I don't know which way I've got to spin this. There we go. And immediately move it out of the way. You ever have that where you're like, oh, I just think this is perfect, and the pressure it takes for you to click the mouse moves your mouse a little bit, and it just upsets everything. I get that a lot. Not overly impressed with that. I've got a feeling this isn't going to be fast. I've got a feeling this is going to be quite slow. But we'll give it a go. I need some landing legs for taking off, so I'm going to put a medium one up front and then two small ones at the back, or I'll put two mediums on the wings so that we can have a little forwards tilt. I always like having my wheels this way around. Everyone asks me why. I'm like, well, it's for like a wider stability tripod thing, right? I don't know. Obviously, it's supposed to be the other way around, as people wouldn't be asking me the question. It's awesome. I've made a self-assembly base. Yeah. Honestly, that was by far my favourite thing to do in Kerbal when I was playing casual, if you will. Which I've got to do again. I've got a little science save on the go. I don't know, I like science save. The career modes are good, but all I ever end up doing are moving tourists around and getting the world's first. I think I only ever do the testing parts and stuff like that if my space program's in trouble. I don't know if you guys have that. What contracts do you like to do during the career modes? Building bases and taking tourists, by far top for me. I'm fairly sure another 3 likes to do the bases, but I don't know. Maybe I've misinterpreted what he does. What are we going to call this plane, guys? What are we going to call this plane? It's like the wounded sparrow, the limp falcon. No, like the limp flamingo. Limp flamingo. There we go. Limp flamingo. In fact, I mean, if I'm putting flamingo on anything, it should definitely be a lot more over the top than this. Aesthetic. Alright, let's see if it flies first, and then if it flies, we'll go take control of the other craft, use Vessel Mover to spawn in this craft, and then do the run. Smash into the wall of the canyon repeatedly. I mean, let's be honest, that's what's going down here. You've literally never played Career, dude. I mean, fair enough, but wow. Engineering wins again. Oh, good at this. The thing I have known is that you can do that if you just push forward a little bit whilst your engines are building up. You're well away, well away. Face sandbox design, stupid war machines. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Okay, away we go. Man, I really wish I was able to get a decent military campaign together using the contract configurer, that's the one I'm looking for, and module manager. Actually, this does kind of look it. That's all right. I've got to put my action groups on. Yeah, but I could never get the opponent, like your team B in the armory, to be active. I had to get the player to take control and just look at it for a second, be like, "Hey, I'm here," and then go away. But it just didn't really. Paid science to test out designs for your stream. Nice. So I kind of like. How does this work? Look, watch. We've got one going up, one going down. How does that even have a force associated with it? What happens if we? Where are we? Inverted. They're just going the same way. What? Let's try again. Inverted. It's not even moving. What? Yeah. That's one of the things I need to do is set the action group so because at the moment if I set it to wet, I'm just going to like. Well, no, I'm not going to immediately spin out because I've got quite a lot of control with the SAS. Okay, let's test out some maneuvering. Most of the speed of sound, 3/4 the speed of sound, doing alright. Just busting through the sound barrier as we turn. Move the authority to negative with this. Ooh. Yeah, see, that's much more chipper. Alright, thanks, man. Thanks. Apart from I can't roll. We have a SpaceX situation down here. Our hydraulic pumps are frozen and we can't get out of this dead spin. Try and pull out, man. Pull out, you got it. Abort. Alright, I'm going to do something that is not allowed on LMP, but I'm the only one here, so I think it should be fine. Bing. Do as I say, not as I do. No. Okay, so I know the fact that... let me show you what caused that. Oh. So, alright, that's not as clear-cut as I thought. So I thought that these were pretty much in line with the center of lift. So what must be going on is actually the wings are imparting down to there. How can I do this better? I mean, I kind of want to do this. And then it's just for roll. In fact, I feel dirty. I feel like this is horrible. And then we go only on roll, and I will take well-deserved wrath when we've got this done. when I go and fly and then just crash immediately. And action groups. Cannot forget the action groups. Up here, nice. And then custom one, of course. Just want these going to toggle mode, switch mode. That'll do. Yeah. All right. Cool. Let's try it. Save. Launch. Always save. So hopefully now those control flaps should only induce roll at the right time. Fingers crossed. That the pitch of my takeoff angle though, it's pretty extreme. I like it. I like it. All right, let's roll. Let's go. Ripping along. I reckon we're only going to hit about 80 or 90 meters per second before I pull up and go. Yeah, nearly lost control there. We are losing control here. Okay, that's obviously something to do with the roll, because if we have to look, they're not really doing anything when I press to roll. Okay, that's kind of alright. I think I can live with that. These are terrible. I'm supposed to be doing my pitch. Aha, that's why. There we go. There we go. Much better. Much better. So are these on the right roll? Okay, and they're on your... Give it a little... There we go. Cool. Change mode. It's good. Hey, Onyx85. What's going on? Is this Luna? This is a Luna LMP. Unfortunately, I'm yet to be joined by people. Might be because the joining process is a little bit awkward. Might be because most people are asleep. Believe it or not. Crazy. Crazy. Alright, so we know where things are. We know what's going on. We know this ship is good enough. Let us fly over. Well, whereabouts are we supposed to be? Look that way, right? Is it pointing this way? No, not at all. Let's, I want to see what the range of this craft is, and I don't think it's going to be great, but I think it might be enough to fly over that way. The problem is, yeah, jet sounds are overpowering. You're right. Hang about. Let me change this settings. There we go. There we go. That's better. Good shout. So I guess what will the drawing be about? His title is On Time. It's about my cohesion. What? Nice sticking to my schedule, right? Obviously. I mean, how could it not be? Is your girlfriend pregnant? No? You're amused by that one over there? Okay, I think this is going to fly pretty well. If I was going at a more 45-degree angle, we could totally have made it to suborbit, Virgin Galactic style, burnt up in the atmosphere, North Korean style. So it hides something darker. Oh, dude. Now it's not the time for dark talk. That said, we're off to space, so maybe. I wonder how far we're going to get. What's the aquaps and stuff at? So this is kind of... this is actually quite a good craft for high altitude, long range attacks. This is nice. This is nice. You could strap a couple of weapons to this and be well away. This is that said, you could probably strap a couple of rockets to this and be off to orbit. Like that speed there, still climbing, and then we just like pull up and go to orbit. Yeah, that'd be good. All right. Slow down. I had a try with Luna for collab space stations. We're a bit messy with some mods, probably much better now. Oh yeah, so I've had a few problems with Luna multiplayer and space stations. Mainly if the one person is trying to dock to another person's craft. The interpolation unfortunately sometimes means that the craft aren't exactly where you think they are, and in fact, unfortunately, almost always means that the craft aren't where you think they are. So what you need to do is get the person who's in control of the thing being docked to just watch the person docking instead, and that will, one, make the station that you're trying to attach to suddenly jump to where it's supposed to be, and then secondly, allow you to dock. To be fair, there's a problem with docking in Kerbal at the moment. I don't know if they fixed it in any of the updates or anything like that, but I don't know, one out of every 5 docking attempts, the docking ports almost seem to be repulsive rather than attractive. That's the word I'm looking for. I've got a switch combo, basically a switchblade. Oh, a switch comb. That's switch combo. Lol. That's a gamer brain just making up the words he sees there. Oh, a switch comb, like from Nintendo, yeah. Lol. Okay, can we land this? Land, big inverted commas. Oh, wait, sorry. Land gear down. Alright, we got this. I'm going back up. Seriously, my engines are off. Let's drift it down. We got this. And then we'll just recover this, go to the other craft, and then use special spawn powers. Totally as planned. Yep, you'll find that one in every book you've ever seen. Like getting rid of the nose cone in the engine, standard protocol to stop containment, cross contamination. I mean, these things have been up into the high atmosphere. Who knows what viruses they've been exposed to? Guy or girl? I mean, like Kerbals, they're a bit neutral. Okay, cool. I want to go to the tracking station. Let's see the mess of the universe that we have seen. I'm actually still surprised that we've only got a few asteroids spawned in. There's the beauty of the Kerbal system. More Kerbal, more systems out there. I need to go and do some stuff out there at some point. But I don't know. No, I do have the tech. We should really install the warp drive stuff. We should definitely install the warp drive stuff. Okay, Ares, let's do this. Though I do believe some people, because we leave the server running pretty much 24/7. In fact, it is 24/7. I know some people have just left some craft drifting out that way to different places overnight, and it's worked pretty well. Okay, this is going. Hey Zed, how's it going, man? I am currently, let me show you, at the head of a giant canyon. I've just spent the past, well, I don't know, 10-15 minutes making a limp flamingo. I don't know, that's a good name. Making the limp flamingo to try the canyon run. I don't think it's got enough roll authority. I think its roll authority is weak. But we'll see. We'll see. And when it inevitably breaks, we will. I really need to move those landing gear. When it breaks, we'll try again. We shall try again. Because this is Kerbal, and we don't give up in Kerbal. Can I have my landing gear, please? Okay, cool. Here we go. Oh, it's flying even better than when I last took it off. I should put on a little bit of SAS. Alright, cool. Let's try and do this. I have enough... Oh yeah, no, I am not going to be able to turn the corner quick enough. Alright, well, here we go. Technically already too high. I need to try and get down. Oh, come on. Turn aeroplane, turn. Yeah, no, not enough pitch authority. There were no survivors. I don't even know if there's any debris surviving. Okay, so, GG, good run. Alright, let's try one with a bit better setup. With a little bit of a better setup. You never know. I have the merge command there. Did you guys see that? I wonder what happens if I try and merge two ships together. 2.6 up plus or minus 1. That's pretty good odds. I don't think I'm going to do anywhere near that good. Oh man, I'm on form today. Can we just please take off? Thanks. So it's obviously not great because I have to have SAS on to fly. If ever there is a nice little bit of warning sign before you actually get into a flight, the fact that you need SAS to fly is probably it. But let's try this. Let's try it. I feel like I want to be close in to watch it. What do you guys think? Do we want a long view or a short view? Probably short view. Not a chance, not at these speeds. Look at that, and that's the speed we need to be able to go. So I need more rudder control, right? Alright, more pitch. Not so much rudder, just pitch. Oh, wait. Aha, no. That and that. There we go. Ah. Remember? Because we didn't build it right. Okay, maybe a little bit more capabilities now. I wouldn't count your horses yet. Alright, let's go. Chase seems like the best one. Hopefully that'll do well for us. Okay, so the official rules of the race are no going above... it's like 400 for most of the course, but there is definitely a few places where you have to go higher than that to skip stuff. So we'll just see how this rolls through. Talking of roll, can I get some roll, please? That is tough. I feel like we're doing all right. Fly this way. Yeah. Okay. We've got some control going here. I don't think it's the best control I've ever had of a craft, but it is definitely some control of a craft. No. Okay, good. We're fine. So flying down a little bit further. This actually appears to be working pretty well. Oh, that roll authority is a must. Run invalid from altitude, but we're going to try and get back down into the water and see if we can't. Yeah, look at that. We need to work on roll in a big way. In a big way. Ugh. If anybody has any good good racing jet designs, it'll be all about that right about now. All about that. Okay, let's try and go over this ridge, jump back down and see what we've got going further down. And it's going to take quite a bit just to learn the course, I think. Ooh. And turn. Turning up. Don't want to turn up. I want to turn down. There we go. We've got some control flying upside down. I see you've never seen me play GTA. Okay, this is good. Flying well. I wish I could get the Steam controller working on this. I reckon this would be quite some fun with... Oh, don't do that. Quite some fun with sticks. Which way does the river go? I'm going to go this way, I think. Oh, we have some land. No, we're good. Okay, pull it in, pull it around. Kind of doing alright. I'm not expecting to set any land speed record or some air speed records there. But, oh no, down too much. Whoa! Yeah, that kind of works. Hey, why don't you make a boat for this? Oh, why don't we make a boat for this show? There are a few places where we have to try and get over hills, but I suppose that all comes down to the design of your boat, right? Oh man, Wise will be all over that. That's definitely something we should think about. Okay, so far so good on this challenge. I mean, I've faced a couple of disqualifications already, but I've not blown up the plane, and I feel like this is a suboptimal design, so we could quite easily half the time, something like that. I really feel like we're not travelling very fast, you know. I say with like shock cones coming off my wings and stuff like that. Ooh. I don't know whether that would class as disqualification going over the land like that. What is this challenge? This challenge is to fly down this canyon, specifically this canyon, as fast as you possibly can, staying under 600 meters. Staying under 600 meters. Apart from a few select points where you have to go over obstacles in the water, or rather not in the water, that break up the water. And you go all the way down until your biome changes from shores to ocean, which I think is quite a nice way of keeping track of the start and end points. Personally, I think it's a really, really good challenge. Oh, I'm out of fuel. I didn't make enough fuel for the challenge. Rip. How far do we make it? How far? Oh, what do we reckon? 3/4? 2/3? Something like that. It's a phrase that's been coming up a lot in my life today. But yeah, that's quite a good distance to go. Okay, let's recover this. That's not how you recover. You recover it from in here. Take me away from the map, please. Right, let's go and have a look. Let's see what we can do. We can make a better plane. We can do better. Something always got hot in here. There's something about like thinking about stuff that just really makes me like, whoa. Okay, Erikin is now my engineer. It's now my pilot. That we're not going to let that one go. So, better plane designs, hey? Better plane designs. Let's open this one first because there was a few things. Well, we got Limp Flamingo. There we go. What can we do to up the fuel content? We can get rid of all this oxidizer and replace it with fuel. Apart from we can't replace it with fuel, but that will make us faster, right? The monoprop needs to go. This needs to get redeployed onto pitch. Okay, these. Ugh. Maybe even the whole wing system. Ugh. Let's do something better with the wings. Let's have a look. I mean, I don't know. Like, can we do better than that? Do we need? We do need more. Eric is nice. Oh, make a boat. Ah, boat. Quick. What's a water bird? Not a duck. Not a flamingo. Like more hens are just ducks. Or jet. Well, no. What water bird? Limp water bird. I'm good at names, Joe. Save that. Leave. Let's see what we can do. So we could throw some hydrofoils down. There's a lot we could do with a boat, actually. Go to the tracking station. Dropping in and out of the real world. So this, we really need to rename this. Maybe put down a flag. Why can't I take control? What? Why not? What's wrong with you? You, right there. Fly. Penguin. Penguin is a water bird. Thank you, Zedek. And this one, oh, should we just make this one look like a penguin? Should we just make a penguin to go down the canyon? All in favour, say aye. Yeah, I thought you might be. Okay, I'm gonna try and spawn limp water bird. Look, let me. Oh, look at that! It does let me spawn it down here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right, let's place this. Can we turn? We can turn. Oh, look at this. Ah, it's looking pretty good so far. Come on, turn. So we're gonna need. Oh man, I should imagine the first thing we need is like water steering. Hashtag boat. It's all about the boats. All right, get me on the hydroplane. Let's do this. I'm actually gonna take off, aren't I? I think I might actually take off. Whoa, 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 whoa. Not very easy to control. How do we do better boat controls? Does anybody know? Alright, let's space center it. We need some flippers, alright? And those flippers will definitely go down into the water to give us some steering control, right? Maybe. Well, how about instead, like where the landing gear went, we put my favorite winglet down. I think that's probably a good idea. Maybe that'll lift us out of the water enough. Open. All right, limp water bird, load, and then let's get rid of that stupid name one. You delete, and then this is penguin. I wonder what Penguin's up to. I've not seen any of his stuff for a little while. Okay, let's do that. Nice. Okay, winglet, grab it. Bam. So obviously this is where I want to put his arms, right? Okay, so we've got to pay. It almost is. Almost is. Who dislike? People can dislike. That's all right. If people aren't into it, I would rather that they gave me a dislike than told me nothing. And to be fair, we were quite slow getting started. I had trouble finding the area. Let's try that. Let's try that. Why would that not work? There's 1,000. Well, maybe not 1,000, but there's a couple of reasons why that won't work. You've been flying his videos. Tracking station again. Nice. Is it a banana? No. Okay, lets me do it that way this time. Good. 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 Got to remember to turn it around in the air this time. Very important. Ah, I'm out of caffeine. He's been flagging his videos. Was inappropriate. Okay. I'm sure he's done something to deserve it. Limp penguin. Go. Click somewhere to spawn. Down there, buddy. Alright, nice. Not that way, not that way. I want these buttons. Turn us around. Look the other way. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's see if we can stay in the water this time. Man, I'm going to give myself like 20% success rate chance of this. I mean, like, I could, but I doubt it. We need more, like, roll control. Oh, that turn. Wait, are these still on the wrong thing? No pitch now. Okay, we probably want those on roll now, right? Okay, we're going sideways, it turns out. Do we go underwater? We do. We go underwater. I think I might know how to jump over the hills and land safely. Oh, look at that. Okay, we'll try the land safe. Where's the first barricade? What's the first bit? This, oh, it's all the way down there. I don't think... So the thing with like, boats and stuff... Oh! Is it don't half take a while, and man... We can do a better boat. We can do a better boat. Are we going to stop? Let's just spin sideways, and hopefully my fin sticking in the floor will help. So my plan for getting over was literally to dolphin my way down, up, and jump and land on the other side. So we could build a better boat. It's been a while since I built like proper hydrofoil boats. So let's see what we can do. I literally just think all I need to do is extend the hydrofoils that are underneath my boat. You guys know the ones I mean. I will show you if you don't. Come on, craft. Let's do it. Alright, cool. Bam. How do I stop my engine exploding? That is a pretty serious problem. Exploding engines. I almost want to do it sort of X-Wing style. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's my boat design. Okay, so these probably want to go a little bit further down to lift us out of the water a little bit so we can hydrofoil, right? And have less drag on our boat. That's my play. That's my play. We'll see if I can actually make it happen. Delta wing into the floor. Too much. Oh, so too much. Let's try a small delta wing. Like that. And then this can kind of attach to the end here. Oh, good plays, man. Good plays. I don't know. More inclined to accept that as a viable piece. Alright, let's try that. I'm going to get rid of this, and then we're going to copy that out and stick it to the middle. For those of you that don't know, maybe new to the game, you press and hold Alt to get this. I think it's Command key, is it? Or is that Control? I don't know. Okay, will this go? More importantly, will it even stand? Where are the people? That is a good question. Where is everybody? I don't know where everyone's at. We've had some new people in and out. Alkino, our newest long-term resident. How you doing, buddy? Please do feel free to come and join us in the Discord, where we get to keep the fun and frolics going at all times. We can hear about any public events I'm doing, playing games together and stuff like that. Speaking of which, I really need to do one of those again at some point. It's been a long time of doing a lot of stuff with the Patreons. Yeah, as Ed points out, the PRPG, I've been doing a lot of stuff with those, but I think we need to do something a little bit more wide-ranging, involve everybody at some point. I'd kind of like to do, I don't know, almost like, I don't know, just throwing some ideas out there, a Minecraft map, but where like my patrons have the creative play, and because, you know, they can mostly be trusted not to spawn the world full of TNT and blow everything up. We're not going to give another 3. Okay, let's turn this around. Down that way. That looks like a good run. Okay, we're going to land. Looks good. Looks good. Something like this. Zed does not agree. I'm not sure what he's not agreeing with. There's several things. Mogno. Oh no, this is not better. Oh no, this is not better. Maybe splay everything out a bit. Come on, get up. Yeah. No, oh no, we're flying now. Oh hey, we're a plane. I meant to be a bird, but we play. I meant to be a duck, but we're a bird. I don't know which way's up anymore. All right, so that was bad. Okay. Not well known for doing boats. So the first boat could kind of get down there. How about a boat with just a bunch of landing gear underneath to just drive over the... Lower the gimbal. That's the plan. We'll try that. Yeah, actually. Duck is a bird. Dude, you're not part of that crowd, are you? Everyone knows ducks are fish because they come out of water. Same way that witches are fish, right? Man, these people, don't they know anything? What do they even teach in school nowadays? Okay, so let's try that again. Do you reckon we still need the hydrofoil? Let's try it. Let's try it. What I actually might want to do, this might be crazy, guys, so stay with me here. We're going to put this back where it is. We're going to double it, and we're going to split them out this way. No, out this way. Okay, we're going to try... that. Is that crazy? It's pretty crazy. I don't know if it's that crazy though. I don't like the way the centre of lift will want to push me forwards. Is there anything I can do to change that? I mean, like plates there is. I can put a bunch of stuff up here. But is that what I want to do? I mean, what happens if I pull this over this way? Oh, it looks hideous. Lower the gimbal, that's what we're doing. Gimbal limit. Let's go for just a nice cool 25. We're probably going to want to actually drop it lower than that, but we'll try that. Okay, that is both. Anything else we want to try before we go out there? I don't like how low that is at all. There's one thing I've learned. If your centre of thrust, centre of mass, and centre of lift, if they're like all massively out of line, you're in for a bad one. Things are not going to work as you want them to. Now I feel like I've not got the rear stability I needed. Let's try that. Let's just give that a go. Everything looks like it should work, so Yeah, that's gonna be fine, right? Just slightly ease these engines down. There we go. see exactly what I set out to do when I first started building this boat. I wonder if I can build a boat plane. It's not going to work. Well, I think this will be the last time we try for an actual boat, because I'm not very good at boats. I mean, I'm not very good at jets either, but I reckon I was closer to building a jet than I was to building a boat. I like the fact that we can spawn in and then spawn from the vessel mover. It's very good. It's very good. I like it a lot. Especially that distance away, you know, like just zooming out and being like, yeah, actually, I'd like it spawned down there, please, if that's all right. The flying penguin. There we go. Flying penguin is definitely the name of a ship we need to build. I don't know what it does, what makes it any different from any of the other ships we built, but flying penguin sounds great. Okay, place that vessel. Full throttle. Go. I mean, what's worse that could happen? Oh, it's happening. Turn. Boom, more cider. Man, what a good play. I think our boat has gone hideously wrong here. Obviously, I could blame no one but Zed. Whoa! I mean, do I get points for the stunt? I did like a proper 360 barrel. This was at the urging of the chat. I don't know how you're managing to be better at a piece of technology that's supposed to go in more dimensions. Yeah, I know what you're saying, man. I know what you're saying. So if anyone has any good sort of racing boat designs, have I seen the Mark Robert video? No, I have not. To be honest, I can't remember who Mark Robert is. You ever heard of him? No, shakes of heads all around. Okay, let's get back to the limp flamingo. This is where we're supposed to be. That was a beautiful little distraction there. But how'd you manage to put your socks on in the morning? Yeah. Yeah, I switched to sandals a little while ago, so I wouldn't have to wear socks. Oh, that's not good, is it? Let's not use that one. I don't know. Maybe all we need are delta wings. Maybe that is all we need. Let's try it. Not the big delta wings, just a standard set of delta wing. That's all right. That's the small. How have I lost like the normal delta wing? There we go. Beautiful. Attach it to the cockpit so that it's like straight and stuff, and then using the power of shift to move stuff. Yeah, beautiful. Oh, that's actually really nice. And then we need where's the tiny one? That one? Is that what I want? That is kind of what I want, isn't it? This is going to be for roll authority. I am. Okay, that may or may not work. We're going to have to check it out. That's not yours. That's pitch. These are yours, but yours should never actually come into it if things work as I want them to. But when has that ever happened? And then finally, the shift moving doesn't work for you. Yeah, I don't know why. No pull, no, just player 2 today. Getting a whole bunch of schoolwork done. Which always makes me sound really creepy. Okay, like that. Okay, that looks a little bit more acceptable. Let's take it out for a quick test flight. Yeah, the shift moving doesn't work for you. That's a bit weird. Here's a challenge: program Kerbal OS to complete the challenge. Oh man, you'd want rangefinders either side and one underneath, right? And then you work out some sort of... Oh man, you would need to know your pitch angle. Not your pitch, your roll. Sorry, and you want to spend most of it at 90 degrees. Yeah, I think I can see how I'd put that together. Man, Kerbal OS, definitely should install Kerbal OS on here. Wow. Backflip it. Alright, well, it's got the pitch authority. I'm just going to break the rules for a sec. Alright, are we ready to roll? We're ready to roll. Yeah, no, it's totally my schoolwork. She's doing my homework for me. Oh look, we got flooded Kerbal. Oh, I do like this. It's a bug that sometimes happens. Now we just lost a bit of the runway. That's no good. But that's cool. This plane, it lifts. Can we roll? Yes. Okay. More importantly, when I do that, can we keep the turn going? How fast can we turn? Oh, too fast. Oh, we can turn too fast. Okay, let's try it like this. Let's turn the gimbals down to, yeah, 15 sounds good. Does this one also need it? No. Okay, cool. That's still pretty tight. That's nice. That's nice. Man, that bug there. Should we see if we can fly underneath the planet? It's because you're reverting. You know what? It might very well be. I don't think so, but it might be. I am super impressed with how maneuverable this is. Ooh. I was like, yeah, I'll just skim down to the floor. It'd be really cool. But break the universe. Woo! I mean, it is my ultimate goal in life. If I'm going to be known for anything, I mean, why not breaking the entire universe? Can I recover these, please? That'd be very nice. I don't really like leaving debris lying around like this. Oh, that one's disappeared already. I bet we just hit the dekeslering. Can we extend the... it's not. The thing is, I've seen these roll and roll and roll forever. Like, have you seen how it's picking up speed? We might be in a little bit of trouble here, guys. I think we've got a perpetual motion machine on the go. How long do we leave this for? Do I turn up the physics warp? Let's turn up the physics warp and see what happens. Okay, that's ×2. Is it going to roll up or roll down? It's still speeding up. Here we go. ×3. Let's go. We'll go going through. Scream if you want to go faster. Of course we're going to go faster. Up to the Kraken's realm. This is just going to carry on, isn't it? You see me rolling. Straight up, Alkino. Straight up. Alright, so... yeah, I've encountered this problem before. There is literally only one way to deal with it. Space Center. Leave. I suppose, technically, that means that crash didn't happen. So if you could all just forget that I tried to do an epic maneuverability move down by the floor and messed it up and hitting the floor. That'd be great, guys. Thanks. Thanks. Alright, let's try this. You over there? You're not launched over there. Cool. I suppose that's not where... craft are kept. Alright, I think one of the things we need to do is move this Ares, if we can, to a more fitting location when it comes to trying to take off for the challenge. That is a very small number there. Very small. You don't think I got this? I mean, the fact that I ran out of fuel last time and all I've done is not add any fuel. No, I mean, I took all the oxidizer out. I got all the... I did some serious weight-saving measures. So that kind of counts. All right, I'm gonna go over here. We're gonna put down a flag, and we're gonna remove the fact that we are relying on this Ares so much. KVA. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, can I extend the ladder before she falls off? Nope. Plant flag. Yeah. So this is... oh, I can't remember how to spell his name. Actually, it's just over here. Let me steal it. Bradley Whistance. If you guys have never seen any of Bradley Whistance's stuff, by the way, he's a Kerbal creator. He did The Odyssey of Bill by Not Jeb. Love that guy. This is Monty. Keep trying to put an E in there. Carlo. Canyon. Bam. Okay. Human, how can I help you? Is that the dot dots? Is challenge. Bam. Okay, nice. Nice, we did it. We did it. Somewhere in here we got the flamingo again. Limp flamingo. Bam. Please tell me I took all the fuel out of there. I'm now just like, oh, did I actually do... I did do it for the penguin, but not for the flamingo. Is there any way of dumping it? Like we've wanted a way of dumping stuff for a long time now. All right, let's see if the fact that I can control it better. It's not going to help. But let's see if the fact that I can control it better gives me a better time. Maybe we can do it quicker. I have no great hope for this, but we will try anyway. Go! We should be able to take off in mere seconds. Maybe on this bump here. There we go. Nice. I like that. The roll authority is doable. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Let's get those landing gear back up. Okay, this is good. This is good. Oh, it's the floor. The floor's very close. Miss one bit and immediately push down into the other. Thankfully, I've allowed for this. I mean, at what point are we going to start mourning these Kerbals we lose? Okay, I actually want to go for that side of the bump. Let's try that. Place that again. What is LMP? LMP is the multiplayer mod we are using. Let's see, over here. If people were to join, this is where they would appear, and I would see them in the world and stuff. It's really good. It's really good. Why was that flaming out? Also, I've just... Yeah. Okay. Now I've got to try and clean all this up at some point. I'll come around and clean this up. Alright. Like, third time lucky, right? You most definitely can if you can get all the mods sorted. Yeah, you can. There's no ahs about that. Unless you play on the console, at which point no. But if you are playing on a PC and can install mods, I more than welcome you to come along to my Discord, as has previously been offered to you. Inside my Discord there is a KSP talk, and in there you will find all the details that you need for joining up. Most of the details. The one that's missing is that you need to change your CCAN to accept 1.4 mods as well as 1.5, because for some reason Vessel Mover refuses to update despite the fact that it works for 1.5. Thank you, another 3. Very, very helpful. Let's go back up. Such flame out already. Go on, you can do this. You can do this, I believe. Everybody believe. If we all believe hard enough together, we should be fine. Look, see? It happened. Okay, here we go. Steam is going to be released on Xbox as a cross-platform, allowing players on Xbox to join PC. That's good. So I like what Microsoft are doing with this whole Xbox compatibility thing recently. It's very clever. It's got my PlayStation playing friends being like, well, I want to play on the games you guys play. I'm like, yes. So 2 glasses of whiskey in 15 minutes got you buzzed. To be fair, mate, that would get me buzzed. 2 glasses of whiskey in 15 minutes, quite a bit. No, I got too much pitch now. I got too much pitch. Okay, 400 is the course ceiling. I've got to try and make sure that I never go above... Oh wait, is it 4 or 6? I can't remember. It's 6 to begin with, then 4. Stuff like that. I have got the worst camera view set up. Oh, what a turn! What a turn! That's what happens if you turn so quickly. You lose your engines. Well, lose all the speed. Okay, this should be fine. I feel like we're flying well. The fact that I'm moving back and forth from knife flight to normal flight kind of tells me that I'm not quite moving as quick as I need to be. But I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I don't suppose I could actually turn the kitchen light. Yeah, I care very much for your glue gun skills. It's alright, I've got to learn the turns. That's the main thing, is I've got to learn the turn. Alright, let's go and get rid of the excess weight on that craft. Yeah, I like the fact that Steam is going to be cross-compatible with Xbox. That's really nice. Really nice. I have to let a few of my friends know. They're going to be super excited for that. Spinner spins, spins. You're going to get a new SSD in 2 days. Oh, of course. Yeah, dude. F for ZTEX hard drive. I remember now. Because, you know, my memory lasts more than 24 hours. Thank you very much. Honestly. Did that load? Did that not? Right. You. No oxidizer. You, no oxidizer. Get rid of the monopropellant. It just weighs more. Is that all we need? Let's turn the gimbaling down. 25. Okay, is there anything else I'm supposed to be doing? I've got the action groups already set up. Yep, okay, this is feeling good. Very good. You've got 2 tests tomorrow and your grades are not very good. Oh, dude, nah, you got this, man. I've seen you studying. Yeah, I've been thinking about drop fuel tanks, actually, Zed. That... Great minds there. Great minds. Oh, dude, no. So, it's just the post, like, enormity of it all. I almost guarantee you've done fine. It's just, by the... Like, afterwards, it gets to everyone. Trust me, I remember. I remember, it was horrible. Getting to everyone is not quite true. There are more than a few people that are just like, whatever. Where's that flag at? There's that flag at. Nice. Need to be landed to use this. I mean, like, what? Is it because I'm the flag? It is because I'm the flag. Oh, that's not great. Occasionally I would like to bring stuff out that's not. That's not like spawned from another vehicle. Okay, let's see if we can do better this time. And we've got the perfect ship. You're a failure like every other human being on this planet, dude. Yeah, that's horrible, man. Yeah, I shouldn't be doing that far. But you know, who am I to tell people how to live their life? I'm just a voice on the internet, right? Alright, let's see if we can take off again. Ooh, hey, could we not slam down like that? There's definitely a weird ridge right there. Okay, whilst we're travelling over, let's get into chase, do the G. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Hopefully. Oh wow, I'm glad I can help, buddy. I do try to bring cheer and happiness to everything I do. I'm not always immediately successful, but I mean, who doesn't like being overly cheerful? I went to Panto the other night. I'm not sure if you guys have anything equivalent, but it's like a Christmas theatre where everyone's just a little bit silly and goes over the top of stuff. And player 2 afterwards was like, I don't know why you don't do Panto. It seems totally your type of thing. I didn't know whether to love her for that or not. It's like, one of my my honest thought processes for like a job for the future, for a career stuff, was holiday camp rep, because you just get to be have a good time all the time, like all the time. How can you not have fun as a holiday camp rep? Oh, I don't like this. Oh, too high. No, I managed to keep it within. Please don't smash up yet. Oh, this is such a good run, but wow. I'm afraid that's part of my my silly cheerfulness, you know. Oh no! Oh, I thought I was gonna mess that up. Okay, we need to go through here. Okay, I kind of like this. Turning well. Oh, too much. Get down. Run invalidated. Just from one little turn. I'm not going to crash like a girl on roofies. It's just not going to happen, man. Yeah, people have tried. Kind of working alright so far. Surprised that I've not hit the floor much harder yet. Halfway through the fuel, I have no idea how far through the course I am. I hope I'm getting somewhere near half. I am going about double the speed. The weight savings have definitely paid off. Oh, no! I was so close. How far did we get? Oh, that's the same place as last time. But I hadn't run out of fuel. So, dude, they tell me that I can only do that if I'm a student traveling and have, like, like nowhere to send it to. So I think I'm going to have to end up getting the PO box, which is rubbish. But I will definitely have that for you by the end. Like, I literally only got the email from them today. I went to the post office itself on yesterday, right? Monday? Yeah, yesterday. And the people in there were super not helpful. So I ended up having to email customer service, and they were like, well, it could be done fine, but they can withhold it if they think you're not a traveller. I'm like, oh, really? That's a bit rubbish. Oh, Alkino needs to go. You cannot deliver to PO boxes. See, this is the problem, right? I'm just going to have to give you my address, right? I don't want to see Google Earth pictures of my stuff online, dude. That's my big problem right there. Yeah. Why am I suddenly back here? I wanted to go back to the front thing. So he can't do PO boxes. I can't do post restaurante. Right. Risonte? Something like that. I spent ages trying to figure out how to pronounce it before I went in there. Alright. I will DM you later, buddy. Remind me at the end of stream. I say things when I'm busy, and I truly mean them when I'm busy, but because I'm busy, they like flee my head. Yeah. Okay, so the autosave ship still has all the oxidizer and stuff on there, so I'm just going to drop that. How strong is it? It was fairly strong apart from the tail, the engines. Unfortunately, engines relatively important in a race. Yeah, I kind of understand this is a horrible idea. Unfortunately, I don't really have any other options. And I do want that. I do want that packet of sweets. Let's be honest. It's not a packet, package of sweets, sorry. Toxing me is the kind of thing you do if I just bend it. What? Dude, that's not filling me with hope. Okay, here we go. We are speeding up to full speed. Let's watch my shores. We're in shores. All right, here we go. We're down to 300 meters. Of course, this first little bit here that had all these little land masses to try and get over and stuff is 600 meter ceiling. But I was going to say once we get round this corner it's 400, but I just completely turned the wrong way. I don't want to just ignore him. I feel like I would like the Polish sweets. Okay, can this one survive a dropping again? Not really. I mean, it ended up facing the right way though. That's nice. Do you reckon we need to start dropping? Well, not as a matter of course, but to get people being able to spawn stuff in like this, instead of flags, we need to have little probes or like little claws with a probe attached that will come and attach to the floor and be like, this is your spawn point alpha or something like that. We also have place vessel. This one, what's it called? It's not Copernicus. It's the other one. It's the one that allows you to do curb inside. Well, anyway, that one. Constructs. Kerbal constructs. We could also use that to create a landing pad. A launch pad even. Which I think would also be a good idea. These are both viable plans. This is what I think we're trying to say here. To be fair, it's not many other people I'm worried about giving my address to. Okay, here we go. Turn 1. Turn 2. Nose down this time so that I can... Whoa! Control my altitude a little better. A little better than that would also be good. We've got to go down. We've got to go down. If we break 400, we've lost. Try not to break 400. I did not align my camera well for this. If I can get a good go. Oh no, I definitely don't want locked. There we go, chase much better. Chase much better. Okay, so we've got a little corner coming up here. I'm going to start with forwards. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh, I thought I was going to take my wing out there. Okay, looking good, looking good. Doing a little bit of yaw turning just to try and keep my nose above the water line. Just try and bring it round. Too sharp, but... Oh no. Man, that is tough. That is tough. I'm going to spend the next half hour doing this. I kind of am. I want to get A time in, you know. The speeds are looking pretty good. We're going at about 700 to 800 meters per second. It's pretty sound. Pretty sound. We turn this around and try again. So it's such a good race. I think it's a great plan. There was another one he was running from somewhere else. Well, that was more for himself, actually, that he took the flight up through. And that looked like a good old one to give it a go at. Let's get some afterburner going. Oh, well. Okay, that sound. No, not turn that one off. Let's turn my landing gear to bring up. Okay, nice. And turning into it. Let's do this. looking for the moment we turn into shores. Oh, that was pretty skimmy on the floor there, but I think we'll be fine. Oh, if we can, I'd like to keep it below 400 here. I don't think it's actually possible though. Okay, that was a nice turn. Oh, if I can just get my roll under control, that would be pretty good. Turn this way. Can we? Oh, how are we going to keep this going? So I'm getting used to this corner now. Need to have a little upwards component to it almost all the time. Just a little, not much, not much. In fact, I may have slightly overcooked it there, but we're going on all right. Now I just need to try and not smash into this side over here. In fact, I need to keep like wobbling myself around. I think we'll be fine though. I think we'll be fine. A little bit of an S-curve here. We're pretty high up at the moment, so I want to watch out for that. Definitely lost some time on that corner, but that little correction. Okay, coming over here, we want to make sure we stay relatively low. I've definitely like gone over the wrong way. Let's back down. All right, it's an invalid run, but we can pick it back up from here. No worries. Oh, that's good fun. Did you know there is a bomber crew camp in America where every season you get to go into a B-17 and drop concrete dummy bombs whilst flying over a desert trying to hit a target? That is such a great idea. I mean, like, for both reasons, for having morale and stuff like that, but also teaching you guys to hit a target, right? You know, it's a plan. It's a plan. It's going to take a while to get a good time, isn't it? It's going to take a while just to finish the course. Let's place that vessel. I'm hoping we can get one good run by the end of the stream. Probably not, but we'll try it. We'll try it. Oh, is it for Civi? Even better. Why would you not want your civilians to be able to drop a bomb on a target? Slightly overcooked it. It's fine. We're not there yet, though. Yep, I'm feeling good about this. Oh, feeling good about this one. We got this. I'm not feeling good about this one. This is all bluster at the moment. I feel like we're gonna have a bad run. Still haven't sorted out the camera angle. Okay, we got this. We got this. Coming into this first corner. Nice, easy left-hand turn here. I feel like I'm putting up a little too far. Let's try and get some down onto that speed. Watching my my vertical speed meter, my altitude. Trying to get my pitch to do most of the work for me. Doesn't always work out. I sometimes have to yaw, but we can definitely live with that somehow. Scraping the floor there. Scraping the floor. Trying to ease my way around these corners rather than jam into them. Like this one here is a pretty tough one as well. Bring it round, bring it down. So this seems to be my obstacle that I'm having trouble with right now. It's getting over this one and then turning into a decent corner. Chicken on a raft. Okay. You feel like it's much easier to program an AI to do this job? I feel like it might be as well, but right now, just trying to learn the course. Watch that Delta V drop. We've got 9k at the moment, but it is literally dropping by hundreds per second. That's the afterburner for you though. Wet burn does a lot more fuel. Almost as if that's the point. Oh no, too fast! I pulled out the wrong way. It overspun on me. Alright, let's just do a nice little loop-de-loop and try that again. Okay, that's worked out. That's worked out. The quality drop. Is it really bad when I get going? Oh, of course it is, because of the air effects. Oh, I had forgotten all about that. It's been so long since we've done any high speed flying. I might actually have to do a video about this rather than just doing a stream. I wasn't going to just do a stream, but we're going to do a nice edited highlights as well. Oh no. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, it's a good demonstration of what I mean by graphically complex games as well. When I'm like, oh well, I can't play too graphically complex games on my stream. The things that change a lot rather than have a lot of colours or whatever. No, that's a bad way to take a turn like that. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we'll fly upside down. What could be wrong? Okay, gonna just kind of spin over this a little bit here. Okay, that's fine. I can live with that. I can live with that. Canyon walls are definitely getting a lot steeper here. I kind of like that as well. Cutting it fine, cutting it fine. A bit of an S-curve through these ones. Ooh, this looks like quite a sharp turn actually. Yeah, that's nice. I really would like some analog control to do this with actually. I think the analog control would save me quite a lot of time actually. I used to think it was like negligible amounts, but the speed loss from a full over, even if it's I read another three's comment and that completely threw off my thing. That kind of hurts, but at the same time, thanks, man. So if I cared about quality, I wouldn't even sub to you. Like, oh, oh. Alright, how close? Oh, look, we were so close! So close! So I did some backflips, I did some bad turns, stuff about that. So there's definitely time to be made up here. Definitely. I mean, like, look at all this route that I just flew. Also, man, it's got hot in here. It's not got hot in here. I'm thinking hard. Very hard. Okay, can I see the thing down the bottom there? Okay, let's go to the track station. Do need to agree with him, though. Fair. Well, yeah, I get that. I get that. Right, you. Well, the stream like is really poor, like technical quality, right? I'm sure they don't mean any of the other videos. you don't need to argue with me, guys. It's fine. We've got to be close to getting a good run. Got to be close to getting a good run. I mean, there's no reason we've got to. Let's be honest. I'm probably going to do like a bunch of really bad runs now. But it'd be nice to know. All right, lining up for the next one. A little bit of an afterburn. Always good to start with. Bounce it up and fly like you mean to. Of course, I don't always mean to fly. Sometimes I'm a boat and then I find myself in the air. Yeah, that was good. That was totally good. Let's try that again. I was trying to cut down the corner. Cut it a little fine. That's a thing that happens sometimes. It's just my channel. Cheers, man. Nice. Oh, wait, do you not like the picture of me riding a Kerbal craft with what is it, rainbow exhaust vents and stuff like that? I mean, that's pure like high tech quality design stuff. As was that entire sentence there. Sorry guys, I'll just cry myself to sleep later. It's fine. Looking good, looking good. I really don't know where the exact... Oh, well, I'm under the height now, so we'll go with that. Where the exact start and end is. There, he did give some pretty exact specifications in his video. Oh, yeah, I like that one. That was a good turn. So when we go back and look at the video, or if I go back and look at the video, I should be able to know like exactly when my mission time started and stuff like that. That is a bad way to do a turn. What am I talking about here? There we go, much better. So if I do get a good run, when I get a good run, we will go back and edit it. Oh, but you do like subterranean. Oh, I'm glad some people do. I understand, like, it's a super unknown, so... Oh, no, go up. Ah, too far. Yeah, it's a super unknown, so I can understand why people would be hesitant to look at it. Whoa! Use cap locks control. What a plan. Let's try it. I've got a feeling I'm not going to be able to turn for a few of them, but we will definitely try that. You are here. I really wish this autosave was actually it. Load over there. Alright, let's turn this around. Okay, caps lock, down. Z pressed. Afterburner is on. Alright, time to get completely used to a new set of controls. Smash it into the walls a couple of times. I'm like, oh, I didn't think it would turn. I thought it would turn more than that. And everyone's like, yes, you put the caps lock on. I was like, oh, yeah, that'll do it. Actually, it still turns pretty well. I never turn down a Let's Play because the game is unknown. Do you not? That's very open of you, man. Like, a lot of people generally tend to look for stuff that they've played themselves, if you will. Like, even myself. If I don't know, then I don't know. There's a few people that's not true for. I suppose it comes down to the people I'm watching. Now that I stop and think about it, if there's people that I specifically watch for a specific thing, then very much I think that will be the point where I'm like, no. But there's been a few that don't do that. Like, I watched Tango Tech from Herman Craft, I'm sure you guys know, and he did a few series of other games a little while ago, and I watched his for some reason. But then at some other point, some other people will do some stuff, and I'm like, no, I will only watch you for this. It's a bit close-minded of me, actually. I should definitely do better. Okay, looking good. Let's get some speed up. I don't know how much this is going to hurt my turn. You know what? Went in at about 650, came out at 950. That's pretty good. Ah, I just broke the 400 meter barrier. Really got to get closer to the water. Nearly moving a kilometre a second now. You know, that's just the way we roll here. There we go. Up and over. Dropping back down and then getting into this turn here. Okay, feeling good. Turn back the other way. Strong turns, 2 strong turns. Okay, that's fine. Aim for that little gap in the way there. Got up too high by the field. No, we're good. No ceiling break here. Get back down to the water side. point. Okay, that's cool. Spin it round. Oh, doesn't feel right. Too high. Oh, no. Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. You grew up watching a dude playing a lot of games fans made for... Oh, man, dude. Fan-made games would be so good. Well, like, that's not true. Fan-made games are almost always universally terrible. But I would appreciate it so much, you know. Alright, let's come back over here. You are the person I wish to... No, close. I can still select you, so I'm going to try and swap over to you. No, I won't have it. Alright, fine. Take me to the tracking centre. You're becoming repetitive. Yeah, well, this is the point where I'm trying to, like, get better at a thing, right? It's one of those days. Just trying to get good. Get good, son. Alright, so what's the next challenge, then? Obviously, I'm going to have to go off and do this on a video. What's the next challenge? The boat really wasn't going well. I mean, we could try it on the... like, splaying the back legs more, if you will. And trying it like... Oh, look. Is this what you meant, Tree? Is that the bug you were on about? That's not... That wasn't useful at all. That broke everything. Ah, even the flag. Sad times. Sad times. The moon and back in under 5 minutes. As long as it's in a good alignment, there's no reason I can't do that. Space Center. Moon and back in under 5 minutes. Landing or just go around the back of it? Oh, I'm so bad at suicide burns. Normally they just turn into suicides. Moon and back in under 5 minutes. So, yes, land. Alright, let's think about this. That one. And then we also need, like, all of these. Not that shallow size. Let's start with that. And then we also want these. And then we also want these. It's all going to be very important. Yes, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so that's the last stage. Then we need something to get off the moon with, right? Where's my decouplers? Bam, bam, bam. Bam? Oh, this is going to need a heat shield, let's be honest. This is going to need a heat shield. I want to be as light as possible when we hit the atmosphere of Kerbin, because then the atmosphere will have the most effect on it. Can I really just have that couple of things? Because then the atmosphere will have the most effect on us. So let's try stuff like this. What's a nice, fast, out there like vacuum engine? What's a nice, fast one? Thrust vacuum 375, 250. Looks like the Wolfhound is... Oh, it's too big. There we go, that's what we want. Yeah, that's how we get back from the moon as quick as we can. I need more fuel tanks for this, definitely. We want 4 of these. We could get more by asparagusing these, and if it comes to it, I might. But right now, we're just going to slap some fuel tanks on the outside. Like so. Okay. Yeah, ish. Then we're going to get this one. It's not quite as big as I was hoping. What about this one? See, that makes more sense there, but I do want the shroud off. And we're just going to move this up here a little bit. Okay, there we go. Then what we want is one of these ones. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. So land to land in under 5 minutes. I mean, I'm going to try. No guarantees here. That's not the right adapter. There's got to be a bigger adapter, right? One that fits in between these two. We want to get big, quick. That's what she said. No. We don't make those jokes here. What are you doing? That one. That's what we're... Oh, beautiful. Okay. Rocket fuel. Got it. Beautiful. Beautiful. And then we want something punchy. The punchiest is probably this. At sea level, 1303. What about the mainsail? Can you get out of the way, please? 1379. Just a little bit better there. That's rubbish, that's rubbish, that's rubbish. These are all rubbish at sea level. That's a little bit less. That's a little bit more. Bam. Okay, there we go. Do you reckon we can get 2 of those on? What's my to wait? What's my lift at the moment? Kerbal engineer. Come on, give me it. Are we on Kerbin? To wait. Yeah, that's alright. I can live with that. Compact it down again. Now we want to start thinking about like fuel tanks and stuff like that to throw off on the way. Or do you think we can? No. We want something like, I don't know. We want a lot of doubts. Like we want all the doubts, as many doubts as we can carry. Let's then go some Mark II boosters. Let's do that. Maybe these will actually be mainsail boosters. Yeah, they will be mainsail boosters. Let's do that then, because we just want all the thrust. We just want all the thrust they've got. Something like this. Okay, that's actually looking pretty good. Let's move these down a little bit. We're probably going to have explosive decoupling and stuff like that, but we will check that out en route, no doubt, because that's always the best way to find out that you've got a problem, when you're halfway there. That's fine. So the fuel tanks. And just for completeness sake, a bit more space tape. Okay, that needs to come down here. That's all good there. 2.4 lift. These should all drain through. Okay. Do it fast. Question. It's not going to accept the question mark, but there you go. Save. Launch. Where's the moon? This is the big question. If it's behind me, I'm going to have to wait. Ideally, it's like on the horizon in front of me. As soon as it loads. Explosions. It's normally explosions at this point. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Valentina taking on the poor Val. It's behind me. It's at the worst possible place it could be. Spin, little Kerbin, spin. We gotta get some things done here. So, sunrise there? I mean, it's getting close already. I'm just gonna take that. That looks like I'm gonna go up and around as I turn. I say, oh, hello. Is that Juno? Can we just go a little bit faster? I kind of want to see the crest of the moon. That would be great. So what's going on there now? You know what? That'll do. That'll do. I'm not going to quick save, but we are going to throttle up completely. Go. Okay, we're going to pretty early on take a pretty aggressive pitch maneuver and try and burn our way through this as quick as possible. It looks like we might actually be burning a lot quicker than I intended, but I'm fine with that. When we hit 45 degrees, I'm just going to hold it. In fact, I'm going to hold it here at 60 for a little bit and wait it through. I think already we're going to have troubles with the fact that this craft cannot control itself. Yeah, okay. Nice. Well, that's definitely not wasted all the fuel we needed to take to the moon. So, we know what the problem is. Too much stuff up top, not enough control down below. X. He's kind of the main guy in Poland, pushing the positive gaming image to the public. His main slogan is "Games Connect, not divide." I mean, that's pretty nice, man. To be honest, I much prefer it when games connect. Very energetic. I mean, I wish I could summon that type of energy anymore. I really like it. That's why I like how I've been doing my oxygen not included. Quite high energy there. I'm liking it. I might be annoying rather than positive. Who knows? All right, we're gonna do a powered landing. We're just gonna let Val die. I suppose we're going to try and do a powered landing. Okay, here we go. Nice. It's like a massive rocket coming in at quite a high speed. More. Too much. Okay, someone died. Let's recover before someone dies. Ah. Oh no, it's too fast! Oh, she survived. There was a survivor. Not sure what's gonna happen with this. Let's watch it. It's got no control. All it's got is its fuel. I'm gonna be very... It seems to be oscillating up and down, so maybe it will take off. Let's have a look. His wife plays it. I'm sure he's a very lucky man. Is this gonna fly? Oh, it keeps looking like it wants to. It's got the oomph, but I just don't think it's got where it needs to go. Okay, we'll let that just be off. All right, let's recover. Okay, so we're going to put some fins on the outside tanks to give us some aerodynamics control, but when we get up above the aerodynamics, we can just throw them away. Just like, be gone with you. Aerodynamics. Maybe some wing streaks. Are they called streaks? I think they're called streaks. Or are they? These things. Bam. What does that actually do for me? I always like the look of them. I think that's pretty nice. Pretty. You know, it's pretty. Do it fast already exists. Overwrite. Yeah, nice. Alright, cool. Let's try again then. Has this really been going for only 30 minutes? Has what been going for only 30 minutes? Will I have time to play GTA for a while after this trip? Probably not, to be honest, mate. Probably not. Didn't even have time to do it this weekend. Oh, hello. We're going to be playing this weekend? Do we know? Are we going to be away?
No, not this weekend. It's so close to Christmas.
Okay.
So you know next Tuesday is Christmas Day, right? So you probably won't be streaming.
Is next Tuesday Christmas Day?
Yeah.
Ah. No, the stream's been going for nearly 2 hours now. 8 minutes off of 2 hours. Oh, well, surely I've got to do a Christmas Day stream. I ain't even going to be here, am I?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, how am I going to fit in a Christmas Day stream?
I mean, you could take the computer to your mum's. But hey, Mum, I've come with my PC.
Oh no, do we want to do some Christmas solitaire, guys? Do It Fast. It was a much better name for a ship. We're gonna kill Jeb with this. Next Tuesday is Christmas.
Yeah, as the children at school tell me, 7 sleeps.
7 sleeps. It is 7 sleeps. It's true. Tabletop Simulator. If I could, that would be good. Do we want to play a game on Tabletop Simulator? Have you guys? I've talked about XCOM, the board game, repeatedly, haven't I? Let's not talk about that anymore. What other good games are there in Tabletop Simulator? Okay, Okay, is this looking good? That's looking much better. Much, much better. Okay, here goes. T, Z. Just say Z. Oh, what the? Do you want to be in on the XCOM board game? It's a little bit more boring than the XCOM computer game. There's a lot of finances in it. One person gets nominated, the administrator, if you will, and they have to keep track of everybody's money. It gets quite exciting when someone's like, but I want to put extra stuff in, and the administrator's like, no, we do not have the budget. I mean, how does that make a good game? How? But it does. I have not turned over anywhere near enough. No, no, no. Oh, it turns out I need the power to be able to steer. I was like, I know, I'll just drop my power for a little bit and coast until I'm pointed in the right direction and then power, but no. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. You like the idea of the trying to balance the finances? It's the one that all my friends nominated me as. I'm like, are you guys just not able to cope? And they legit were not able to cope. Oh, it's close. It's close. Oh no, don't turn that way. All I've got is up and down. Okay. Kind of feeling a little bit off here. So let's try and reorientate. Something like that. Hey Super Gary Gamer, how you doing? We are currently trying to get to the moon as fast as possible. I don't think I'm going to be going fast enough. I know, we'll see. We'll see. Impact. Okay, I can't go any faster than that. Turns out I've got the angle wrong. If I go any faster, it will just pull this encounter off over that way. So we're not going to be doing it in 5 minutes. We're going to be doing it in 19? No, 17 days.
Not the challenge.
Alright, we need a better moon position. You're right, that is not the challenge. Let's try this again. Space Center. We're just going to leave Jeb to go and hit the moon. I don't care. Do you guys care? Alright, I will try and organise a game amongst at least the most active Patreon members at some point for XCOM the board game. Where's the do it fast? It's going to be in the D's. Or let's not sacrifice Valentina. Let's go Magwig. Magwig is going to get sacrificed here. Okay, so we need to accelerate time a bit more. Oh, he doesn't own Tabletop Simulator. Ah, buddy. How much does it cost now? It's going to be something like 40 quid or something stupid like that, isn't it? That's the wrong type of physics. Earth warp. Okay, here we go. Looking for the moon to be about here, maybe? Okay, here we go. How far up do we reckon we want the moon to be? Let's try that. Don't know why I quick saved there. It's not going to help me. Alright. I wonder if the dam busting skipping bomb would work in KSP. Yes! Yes, it does. People have done this. Go! Okay, try and find the moon as quick as possible. $14.99. Okay, that's not too bad, Mother Simulator. Why have I not heard about this before? Oh. I found the moon too quick. Let's just go up to begin with. It doesn't like it. It doesn't like it. It doesn't like it. Alright, that's a bad move. It's a bad move. You know what? I'm going to do one of these. Cannot quick load in this scenario. Alright, let's go for the powered landing again, shall we? We're going to go down as fast as possible. And we're going to turn around and slow ourselves down somehow. Somehow. We'll say goodbye to those. Hey Cubit, we are literally just on the cusp of ending, but I want to try and send at least one more of these. Are we gonna die? I think we're gonna die. Oh, that fuel tank made it for just a moment. Just a moment. Yeah, maybe, Zed. XCOM instead of PRPG this week. I mean, I'm definitely down for it if other people are up for it. We will have a word. We will have a word. It's already taken me to the Space Center. What? Oh, I shouldn't have clicked it again. Should not have clicked it again. Gonna be like, oh, you want to go to the Space Center? Here, let me put you in the Space Center again. I'm like, oh, shit, thanks. Yay. No, Valentina, we're saving you. We're going to send a scientist instead. Gilmag. Loading simulator. Boom, 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 boom. We in? We in. Okay. Let's try this again. This time without bad flying. Promise. I don't promise. I have no way to guarantee any of this. Send you an address. Then you can record it and pretend it's a stream for the Christmas tree. Aha! Oh, yeah, I mean, that could be a thing. Be like, hey, Merry Christmas, doing a thing with the patrons. Oh, really? 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 Should we just crash it into a mountain? I think I'm just going to crash it into a mountain. The noise my rocket anxiety makes. Okay, there we go. We are kind of back on track. Kind of. Sadly, I focused on the game, so I won't be responding. So yeah, Infernal Robotics should be installed. Infernal Robotics should be part of the game. I don't know why why they're like, no, you don't want to have opening hinges, do you? We're like, could we please have some opening hinges? I've got no control. This really powerful engine, very little sideways gimbal. Man, what is going on here? It's got spinny gimbal though. But I'm afraid with that, I have run out of time for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I had a good time, actually, today, trying to figure out how to fly down the canyon. Probably a video coming out for that at some point when I can put another day into just practicing it. We failed to go to the moon and back in less than 5 minutes. That's really, really bad. Really bad. But I will see you next time when we're going to do all sorts of other things. Bye!